Okay, so now what I did was I sewed this first one, like you saw in the last video. Now, these pins are in it from when we had it on the ground. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work with just this row, all right? So you'll have like a blue square, a yellow square, a blue square, or however your pattern goes. What you're gonna do is you're gonna take out these pins, just lay them up here because you'll use them. Now I'm gonna show you how to do this by yourself. Sometimes, you know, if you have another person, you could have them over here holding the quilt. But pretty much what you're gonna do is you're gonna smooth this top out so that way it is flat from here to here, and you're gonna pin on these squares, all right? What I also do is I grab this sheet underneath, this sheet right here. I grab it underneath, I hold up here because I sewed right here. I hold here, I pull that. Do you see how that's pulling it? So make sure that that sheet is tight. You pull it towards you. Then I smooth this out with my hand and I grab it and I pin it. Now see how it moved a little bit? What you can do is just throw that quilt over the other side so that way it'll give some weight to it. And like I said, always make sure that everything's smooth. So I sewed here. I'm going to smooth this out with my hand. I'm going to grab that bottom sheet towards me. I smooth it, grab it, pull it, and then pin on this square. Then what I'm going to do, I'll take my pin, I'll move it down. Might as well take this pin out too. Alright, so what I'm going to do, hold it here, pull that sheet towards you, smooth out the top, make sure that sheet's tight, and then pin the next one. So pull the sheet, smooth it out towards me, make it flat. This will prevent bumps from happening on the other side of your sheet, you know, which is on the bottom. Let me just do the next two. I'll keep showing you how to do it. Keep smoothing this out. And then I'll show you the other side of the quilt. So I'm pulling that sheet, smoothing that top, pinning it. Hold it, pull that sheet, smooth it, pin it. Now what I always do on the ends too is just take it, smooth this out, still with the same thing, pull this sheet, all right, smooth that out, pull that sheet. This is my last border, so I always like to pin on the last border, that way it lays flat when you go to sew. And what you'll do next is, if you can get somebody else, but you can do it yourself, you want to roll this up tight, just like we did when it was on the floor. And you're going to roll it up till it's on where you just pinned it at, okay? So that way you're ready. Now remember, don't do anything, don't sew on those borders. Start here and start sewing down. This is on the inside of the machine, this is all on the outside. Now I did already do the other half of the quilt, and I'll just show you kind of what it looks like. See how that sheet's real nice and flat? When you pin it every time, that'll tell you that that sheet is flat from where you sewed last. You pin down here, you sew right there. Okay, so I'm just showing you on the back that it's flat. Okay.